Hello and welcome to day 4 of Catching Every Hobart bus route. I'm here on a bus. It's a Tassie Link bus, not sure which one. And I'm going to be catching it to a very weird location. I'm currently on route 726 to Campania via Richmond. This was not my plan. I planned to go elsewhere, but I decided to impulsively catch this bus to Campania. And I think I'm going to have to reboard it. But this bus will take me to Campania. I think it goes via Rosny and Cambridge Road, and then via Cambridge, and then Richmond to Campania. So it's going to be really interesting seeing what this route is like. It's actually my first non-metro route of the challenge, and there's about 17 other non-metro routes that I'm going to have to take. So yeah.
This is a fail. I'm just going to fall to death. I think it's purposely giving you.
I'm here in Campania. There's the bus I got off. I won't lie, it's not exactly the nicest little regional town. Or at least that's just my impression so far. It seems a bit, well, suburban, but not to judge a book by its cover. So I'll be spending the next hour here in Campania because I am too scared to get back on that bus, which is why I'm doing this walk around so that I can come back around when the bus has departed in 4 minutes. And yes, that does mean I might miss the opportunity to complete a couple routes in the city. However, it also means that you get to enjoy a bonus video about me exploring Campania. So I think I'll put that up as a separate video. It'll be out the same week as this one. So for the next about an hour, I'm going to go around Campania. Now I'm going to be back there in an hour to catch the bus back. I did the loop of our Alexander Circle, and I'm here at the bus terminus. The schedule looks like that. It's kind of ugly. Although, I suppose it has charm. A bit of black and white printing, rough charm about it. It's a bit rustic, I suppose. Railway line. I think this is meant to be a skate park or something of the sort, and the school's just up here. I'm here in Campania at the Campania Sports Ground. I've always thought that getting to know a place's sports ground is essential to getting to know a place. And I say that as someone who doesn't even play sport. In Campania, so far, I see a town divided by this giant highway that's going through it, to be honest. But I also see a rich history. Clearly there's a community here. in the sand by the sports ground. I see fresh footprints. I even see someone's plastic waste, which I should probably throw away. One thing that especially struck me, one thing that struck me about this town was that, oh my goodness, how many plastic bottles are there? I'm gonna have to go clean all these up. Hold on. Community library and a pantry. Community library. Obviously I'm not going to go too close to it since it's in a restricted area, but there's the former Campania railway station and the railway line, which is still active today. There. Hi, I'm here in Campania at a bit of a seating booth near the sports grounds. I'll admit, when I arrived here a little over half an hour ago, I thought that this town was dead. But actually, being here has made me realize it's rather living. I can see fragments of its history. I can see the war memorial that still stands today, the Campania Hall, which opened in 1912. I can see that there is an active community group. And I can definitely see that there's an active sporting culture here. It's got this sporting grounds. I'm not actually in any of Greater Hobart's regions. I'm in the Southern Midlands region, which is a regional council that extends almost as far north as Campbelltown, and I think it actually goes to Ross, and as far south as Campania, which is interesting to me, because this place feels like it will become urban sprawl, but it hasn't yet. It has plenty of historical buildings, not quite as many as Richmond, but honestly, I think there's some beauty in discovering a town, even in an hour. You can go somewhere and just see glimpses of the history and of the people that live there and of what's happening today. I've done some research and I discovered that this town is actually part of one of Tasmania's most important wine producing regions. There are plenty of vineyards around, that's for sure, as there are in the entire Coal River Valley. Honestly, Campania surprised me. I'm not really used to making travel content or making recommendations or even knowing what to say in front of the camera about somewhere. But honestly, maybe this isn't my story to tell, but it's still one I enjoy. So that was discovering Campania in only an hour, named after a region of Italy. This town, despite its initial appearances and my thoughts on them, is actually really lively. I hope I've left it in a better position than I arrived to it. Slightly, anyway. Thanks for watching.